What's going on, people? I'm Jaye the Blackish. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I want to talk about Tamar Braxton. It's been a minute since I talked about Tamar, but once again, she makes herself news, okay? And it's because of some comments she made, I believe, in an Instagram post where she talked about how a guy who doesn't touch you in 3, 5 days, 10 days or whatever, then he's sweet. He's into other men. You know, for somebody who takes a lot of her mannerisms and wordings from the alphabet community, and you would think because she has fans who are in that community that she would not in turn use that to diss men, but oh no, she went there. Okay, she went there. Now, according to the NY Daily News, Tamar Braxton knows how to stir up drama. This go around, the R&B singer and reality TV personality may have bitten off more than she can chew. On Sunday, Toni Braxton's 4-time Grammy Award nominated baby sister went on social media warning women that their men are sweet if they refuse to be physically intimate with them for several days. Now, when I first heard about this, I said, you know what, Tamar is talking about herself, because you can't be that riled up and that emotional unless you're talking about your own relationship. And I think once Tamar posted what she posted, I think she realized, dang, in my feelings much. And a now deleted Instagram post captured by the Shade Room, the 42-year-old divorcee wrote a post which she captioned as a public service announcement with the text, "It's time somebody says something. The truth is, ladies, that these dudes out here really be sweet." Braxton claimed, and I'm substituting the word, "It ain't enough money, beauty, hair, babies in the world to keep them. They want D, period. It's nothing wrong with you, but they will find every reason in the world to make you not good enough." Oh, but she went on. "If he lays with you for 3, 4, 10 days and he don't touch you, it's not you he wants, a guy. And that's on my mama," she concluded. Y'all know what's very interesting is that you have females like Tamar who will support the alphabet community. They will have friends of that community. They themselves may dibble and dabble with other women, but then they will in turn use that to diss men in their masculinity. I never understood that. I never understood dissing a man's manhood, by using phrases that, from a community that you support. That has never made any sense to me. But in Tamar's mind, it makes sense. And females do this all the time. They are constantly talking about men being, of the alphabet community, living an alternative lifestyle, And to me, this just shows you how simple-minded women have gotten, how they don't know how to differentiate a man who is, let's say, straight from a man who isn't. Because trust and believe, she talking about herself in the situation, the guy that she's with, her T'Challa, as she had called him before. Her comments ignited a firestorm on social media, with many users guesstimating she was referring to the problems in her relationships and speaking from real life experiences, which she probably is. Braxton was married to her manager producer Vincent Herbert for 9 years before they divorced in 2017, and has been reportedly dating Nigerian financial service professional David Adefizo since June of 2018. The post caused some to call her out for stoking the flames of a phobic rhetoric. Okay. I got to keep it PG, people. Journalist Ernest Owens called her out on Twitter for saying that non-straight men as disposable scapegoats that she can use to justify why women like her can't find real love. I've been saying this. Women will call a man out for not being straight because she can't find a way to make a relationship work. She can't find the right guy. And I may end up making a video about why men keep leaving her or why no man wants to date her, because she's going to end up on that list if she keeps this going, because we all know that Tamar is talking about herself. And the relationship she's been in, I would say that she hasn't been in a bunch of relationships publicly, but I think she's probably been dating guys privately before she settled with David. And I think that for the most part, you have women who just absolutely refuse to take accountability for why their relationships don't work. So they want to call out a man's masculinity and his manhood and say, you know what, you're not man enough because you're into other guys. This is why the relationship isn't working. No, Tamar, the relationship isn't working because you're not working. Because you refuse to look in the mirror and say, I need to fix things about myself. But you want to go out there and diss men and also diss some of your supporters. I'm pretty sure a good amount of your supporters are a part of the rainbow, family. Okay. And those are the people that you're dissing, Tamar. That's what happens when you have no self-awareness. She had no self-awareness in this situation, and that's why people are going at her. And I want people in the alphabet community who may listen to this video, who may listen to me frequently, who knows? You got to understand, just because these women claim to support you don't mean they actually support you. They probably like you because you make them laugh, you do good hair, you do, you know what I'm saying? You are a good company. But they will in turn use slurs against other men who are straight in order to disrespect them, in order to degrade them. And that's what happens in these situations. And I hope y'all understand this. I'm pretty sure they do. One person commented, someone said cis women response to feeling undesirable is always a phobia. And I couldn't agree more. And people on social media are going, crazy over this. Love B. Scott says, girl, what? Tamar Braxton says, a man is not straight if he don't touch you in 3, 4, 10 days. Let's see. Kim Lee, another commenter, says, so men can't be in the mood. Men can't have medical problems. Men can't be tired. Men can't be into you or feeling you. They're not straight if they don't touch you for a certain amount of time. She tried it. People don't understand that we as men, we are stressed to epic levels these days, especially melanated men, because not only do we have an uphill battle to fight, we got to deal with things in our own community from people who look like us, but we also have the greater society that have a stigma towards us. They have their own viewpoint of us. So we're battling on all different fronts, and we're stressed, we're tired, we work hard. I know I do. And if I'm not if I'm not intimate with you, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I've been gone for 10, 15 hours. And I just want to come home and chill and eat and watch, sports. I don't want to be bothered. That don't mean that, I'm not into women. It just means that I'm just in that moment. I don't want to be, intimate with you in that particular moment. There's going to come a time I want to be intimate, and that probably when you don't want to be intimate. That's just how things are. That's how human beings operate. But to me, this seemed like somebody who, is drunk off that D, and she wants it when she wants it. And when she not getting it, all of a sudden he must be into guys. That's her rationalization for this. Instead of her just saying, you know what, let me give this person their space, let them, get themselves right. She's being selfish in that particular moment. And the dude is probably completely turned off by her now to where he really don't want to be with her anymore. So she's chalking it up as to, well, if he don't like me, he must be into dudes of the opposite of the same gender. And I just think that this is why you have females who be losing on the dating market, because they refuse to look themselves in the mirror, and they refuse to look at the fact that there are guys, a lot of men are not the same. That doesn't mean that they're not straight. It just means that they have different, that they have, their energy levels are different. Their moods are different. The way they handle situations is different. Not everybody's the same. And you can tell that she knows nothing about men. She still doesn't. Let's see. Braxton was also called out for exploiting the alphabet community. Let's see. In reaction to the backlash, the Celebrity Big Brother winner walked back her comments on Tuesday. I shouldn't have been in my feelings, and ranted on social media based off a conversation with my friends. She wrote, I was talking about me, but not me and David. The Loving War singer posted, I've been through a lot. This is why I stay on my fake page, Braxton Jest, adding a laughing emoji. So she has a fake page that no one knows about. People want to go track down. Braxton later reposted her tweet in an Instagram story with an additional message. We all say stupid things. Tamar, this isn't the last time she's going to have an outburst like this, because women can get very, very, very emotional when they are in a situation that they feel like they are losing in. And you have women out there that they will get in relationships where they're with a guy who they're more into, who is not that into them. And this could be a relationship that she's in, because the whole I'm talking to my friends thing. Come on, man, just stop it. Maybe you were talking to your friends, but you should have made it plain when you made your first post. You should have said, my friend came to me and we were discussing this, but the post was about you. We can only speak honestly through ourselves and our own thoughts. And I just believe that when you have people, okay, who are with somebody who they love more, who they are more in love with than the person is in love with them, they will get in their feelings just like this. And unfortunately, she got herself, caught up in her own emotions. So